Hi, I'm Tina Marks and welcome to the Domino Effect. Today I'm going to be introducing you to an amazing superfood. Not a supplement, a superfood. Now for those of you who are thinking that you don't need this product, maybe you want to think again. Do you know that one of the major causes of illness and disease in our country today is lack of nutrition? This is because a lot of the foods that we are consuming on a daily basis are nutrient deficient by ways of processing, chemicals, and additives. Therefore, if you want to live a long and healthy life, you need to be putting these vital nutrients back into your daily diet. Have you ever wondered what your life would look like if only you could change the course of its direction? Well, you can if you change your mindset. You see, your mindset has everything to do with the decisions that you make, and it's these decisions that will create your destiny. This is known as the domino effect. In each one of our shows, I will be interviewing various wellness professionals that can change your life, personally, professionally, financially, and environmentally. All that is required is an open mind. Today we're here with Jim Christie, who is a representative of a product called Natra. It's getting amazing reputation. In fact, I just started on it, but we're going to turn to Jim right now, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it and how it can help us in our lives.
Well, Tina, Natra is a superfood, and in case you're not familiar with superfoods, they're basically low calorie, high in nutrition. This particular product, Natra, is made up of dozens of superfoods, if you can imagine that. They put dozens of superfoods in here, and they've created one massive superfood. Superfoods are really great for filling our nutritional voids in our bodies. And unfortunately in our country, we have a lot of nutritional deficiencies. So a lot of people out there think that they have some major health issues when really all they have is deficiencies. They just have these idiot lights that go off in their body that tell them that something's wrong, and they tend to mask it using things like drugs or put a Band-Aid on it. Imagine, Tina, imagine in your car if your brake light came on or your check engine light came on. Would you put a Band-Aid over it?
No, absolutely, and I do understand that behind most disease is a nutritional deficiency.
Correct, absolutely. Imagine this, you know, diabetes is on the increase in the United States. In 1985, there were about 30 million cases globally. And now, 2010, the figures grew to 285 million. Now imagine that. Diabetes type 2 is a deficiency disease. And so if you can imagine your pancreas trying to make the hormone insulin without nutrition, doesn't work too well. It's kind of like trying to make concrete without sand. Very hard to do.
Right.
So when we see these idiot lights going off in our body saying something's wrong, we need to address it. And usually filling the nutritional voids will take care of those issues.
Exactly. And that seems to be said about cancer.
Cancer, I believe personally, is a deficiency disease also.
I do too. Okay, so what are the ingredients in Natra?
What's really nice about this is this has over 30 fruits and vegetables, superfoods, dozens of superfoods. It also
30
has
vegetables and fruits combined.
Combined,
okay.
Correct. What they do is they take this stuff and they grind it up. They take the water out to give it some shelf life. They remove the sugar and they compress it into a powder. Now, I'll tell you what, I have a great testimonial with this product myself.
Okay.
You've probably heard some other testimonials, but February 20th of 1986, I fell 17 floors down an elevator shaft in Santa Monica, California. I was told I had to live in chronic pain, and I did for 25 years, if you can imagine that. 6 months of using this Natra.
Did you use narcotics?
I did not. So it was a difficult choice, but I just lived with the pain. And so I was looking for any way to ease this pain. I have steel plates in my hip. I broke myself up real bad. I've got permanent fixtures in there. 6 months using this Natra, I started noticing that I wasn't in pain as much. It wasn't coming as frequently. 18 months on this product now, Tina, I am pain-free.
How does that affect the pain levels in your body?
You know, this product rebuilds and repairs, okay? And I don't even like to call it a product because it's really just a food. It's not a supplement, it's not vitamins, it's just nutrition. And it's a concentrate of nutrition. So when you put this in your body, it's going to work. I think of it as like little contractors that are inside my body. They see what's wrong, they prioritize the repair, and they go to work for me.
Interesting. So like nerve damage, because is that where the pain was coming from? There is nerve damage, correct?
Well, I could never really be certain where the pain, was coming from, but I knew where it hurt, and it would hurt here on the whole side of my body. And whatever this stuff has done, whatever these fruits and vegetables have done, there's things like turmeric in there that reduces inflammation,
yes.
natural anti-inflammatory properties. But I also believe that it rebuilt and repaired a lot of the damage that was done here, not only from the accident, but from the surgery itself to put me back together again.
Interesting. That's very, very interesting. So you are pain-free now?
Pain-free.
Or it's just minimal? It's pain-free.
No, I am pain-free.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, after 25 years, it's changed my life. And
okay. So no wonder you're an advocate for this.
Well, I'm an advocate for it, absolutely. When you experience something like this, you need to share it with people. You need to tell them your testimonial.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
Well, I'll tell you, you gave me a jar of it, and I've been on it probably 2 weeks. And I eat well. I don't have any, medical problems. So I was just thinking, well, because I put something else in my smoothie. I put greens in that doesn't have the fruits, but then I put fruits in, and then I put the greens in. And so I thought, well, what's the difference this is going to make? And I must say, the last month I have really been struggling a little bit with kind of depression, a little bit, low, a little bit dark. And in the last week, that has changed. And the only thing that I've added into my diet or anything that I'm ingesting outside of good thoughts, but is this, because the good thoughts weren't working last month. So I would have to say this has something, does this affect your serotonin levels or your dopamine levels?
It seems to affect everything. I have personally, I don't want to get into other people's testimonials, but I have seen this stuff do things that are hard to believe.
My name's Don Douglas. I'm a small business owner, and I'm active. We're out in the field 7 days a week. And I was diagnosed with diabetes back in 2010. And I had a tough time because I'm out in the field. It's hard to find good food on the field. And I was introduced to Nature Burst as a meal replacement, and it's fruits and vegetables. And I began taking it religiously every day. And what happened is my blood sugar went back to normal. And so I've in the last 2 years I've been on this product, I have not using anything to help me with diabetes. The product has done a phenomenal job.
My name is Dr. Linda Carty, and I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I've been on Nature Burst for about 2 years, and during that time I've been able to lose weight, and I feel that it has helped my skin look healthy and radiant.
Yeah.
And so I hear new testimonials all the time from this. I hear people with the craziest problems that all of a sudden miraculously have gone away.
Hi, I'm Ron Clayton, and I'm a 65-year-old, coronary heart disease, kidney failure, heart failure rather, and I take 21 medications prescribed by the different doctors at Kaiser Permanente, and needless to say, my body's in pretty bad shape, or was in pretty bad shape. In 2004, I had a stent put in. In 2006, they replaced that stent and put 2 more stents in for my coronary artery disease. And at that point, they told me that there was nothing more that they could do for me medically, surgically, to make my condition better. I wasn't eligible for a heart transplant or anything like that. And basically the doctor came into my room and he said, Ron, he said, you're a walking dead man, and you have less than 2 years to live, and so you better get your affairs in order. My next words were, you're fired. I got another cardiologist who basically told me the same thing, but at least did so he said, well, we'll try to make your life medically at the highest quality that we could make it, okay? Which wasn't very high quality. And on December 29th, I came into here and Jim could see that I was in pain. And so he said, Ron, what's the matter? Because we come in here to do our telephone business. And at any rate, I told him I was having severe angina, which turned out that was an AFib. Even then, I didn't know it. and was eating nitroglycerin like they were sugar pills. And at any rate, the bottom line is that he talked to me about Nature Burst and asked me to try it. And I said, well, I have nothing left to lose. I can't be prepared any other way. And so when I got out of the hospital, I started taking Nature Burst. A week later, they did lab work on me. My kidney function was up to 32%. My creatinine level was down to 2.2. My doctors couldn't believe it. They said it was a miracle.
And you know, that's really rewarding when you refer something to somebody and you see these kind of results. I consider it a miracle. For me, this is a miracle in a can.
Right.
It truly is. It's in my life here. It's going to stay in my life. There's no way you could pull this out of my hands. And we're going to make up some for you here.
Okay, let's do that.
So we'll show everybody how fast and easy this is.
Okay.
Now, this is not a supplement, and this is not a vitamin. It is actually a meal. So just by repositioning some of
I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, well, I've been putting it in my smoothie. Okay. So, but it is a meal replacement. Okay.
Well, it's a meal, exactly. And you can do away with one of your meals, which, believe me, most Americans can easily drop some calories out. This only has 50 calories in it, and there's no sugar.
Didn't you say that this is a appetite suppressant as well?
It naturally suppresses the body's appetite. But one of the really neat things that I found about Nature Burst is that you actually save money by using it.
With Nature Burst, I found that I'm actually saving money in the grocery store, because when I would go to the grocery store to buy my organic fruits and vegetables, then you have to go and purchase pre and probiotics and my digestive enzymes. I was spending a lot of money. And with the Nature Burst product, you have your fruits and vegetables, your pre and probiotics, and your digestive enzymes all in one simple little product.
And when I found out this product, because it's fruits and vegetables, that's all it is. And what it does, it's strengthened my immune system to the point I don't get colds anymore, I don't get sick. My whole family has been on this product, and because my whole family's on this product, we've been able to save a lot of money. We don't have to go to the grocery store and buy fruits and vegetables and watch half of them waste in the refrigerator.
So this is even with the milk and banana that I'm about to add in here, it's under $3 a day for a scoop of Nature Burst. You will save money by using this as a meal, because it is food and it's got a great shelf life with no preservatives, no pesticides, no GMO in here.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
And
now,
no gluten. Is it no gluten? Because a lot of people are
yeah, no
allergic to
gluten.
Gluten.
Now,
and you take the sugar out. So diabetics, it's diabetic friendly.
Phenomenal
That's amazing.
for type 2 diabetes.
That's amazing.
Imagine that is 6 servings of fruits and vegetables right there. That is 6 servings of fruits and vegetables. They also have the pro and the prebiotics in there for the intestinal tract, which really supports the intestines.
And what do they say that is required every day for fruits and vegetables? 6, is that the required?
Yeah, 6 servings is great for most people. It should be sufficient for most people. I'm going to add some milk in here.
Okay.
And you can blend this. What's really neat is you can blend this with orange juice. You can blend it with water. You can blend it with just about anything that you want. You can go online and Google Nature Burst, and you can come up with there's some recipes on there, and you can come up with your own creations.
One scoop, you have over 6 fruits and vegetables per day, and all the other nutritional values that are in the product. It's very easy to take. You could put it in water, fruit. You could blend it with fruits and vegetables in the blender. It's excellent in just yogurt for a quick pick-me-up snack. It's very easy to use.
So this product has been phenomenal for me. It gives me great energy. My business, we're probably working 14 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's simple.
And no wonder I'm feeling so good, because I put it within all my fruits, and I put the flax seeds, and I'm getting a double whammy.
It's
every day.
amazing that fruits and
I've never
vegetables
tried this
blended together can taste so unbelievably good.
Okay.
Here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. It's really
good,
good.
isn't
It's
it?
really good this way.
It is
I mean, I
phenomenal.
use it, that is amazing that way. I've been using, a lot of different berries, but this has a berry flavor anyway, so
Right.
you don't really need any other fruit. The banana just gives it a little bit of substance.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit of a medium. And what I like is if you throw a half of an avocado in there, it tastes like pistachio ice cream. The kids go crazy over it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have a business partner who's got 4 kids, and he looked at me the other day and said, Jim, I could never get off of this stuff. It's saving my family too much money. I mean, imagine a healthy meal for under $3 a day. Where can you get that?
Yeah, exactly. And the kids, you can tell that the kids would like it because of the flavor.
Kids get really hooked on this stuff, and that's
do.
not a bad thing to have them hooked on as fruits and vegetables.
Exactly, because they don't ingest nearly enough.
Great way to start your day, great way to live your life. There's a lot of people out there that need help, obviously, in America.
Yeah.
They sometimes forget that we live in a capitalistic country, and a lot of our food out there has been manipulated for corporate profits.
Absolutely.
During that manipulation process, what happens is the nutrition is taken out. The food is altered. So we need this kind of stuff. This particular product is the best stuff I've ever personally used. I haven't always been such a healthy person. I used to get every flu, sore throat, cold, earache, sniffle that went around. About 15 years ago, I decided to fire my allopathic doctor and became my own doctor. So now, since I've done that, guess what? I am healthier than I've ever been in my life.
Yes.
I'm pain-free, I'm healthier, I am drug-free.
Yes.
And I feel wonderful.
You really do have to take control of your own life. If you want it, you have to be your own doctor.
I think that you shouldn't turn your health over to anybody else. It should be your decision, and you should do your own research, and you should study your own stuff and find out, because there's other alternatives out there than the mainstream medicine that we're currently using. You know, this is more in the naturopathic type of medicine here that's been around. You know, fruits and vegetables have been around for thousands of years.
Yes.
You know, and so
It's something we definitely need.
people forget that the new mainstream medicine has only been around about 100 years. So.
And how much does it cost, Jim?
What's
What is
really
the
neat
cost?
about this is you can go to the website on the screen, and you can order a container of this, a 30-day meal supply. This is 30 meals in a can, okay? You can order this for $79.70 for a 30-day supply.
Okay.
I know that I have spent that in eating out one meal.
Yes.
So to think I'm going to get 30 meals, and I'll tell you the best part about this, Tina, great for people that want to use it for RVing, for people that are on the go, truck drivers who can't eat healthy. They can bring this to any diner, have them blend it with some milk and orange juice, milk and a banana,
Yeah.
and they've got a healthy meal.
Yeah. And lunch. Yeah.
And lunch.
breakfast, lunch, whatever, if you're on the road. Yeah.
Correct. Some people use it twice a day. Myself, I use it once a day in the morning. It's my breakfast. I don't like big breakfast. I like something quick, fast, and easy. And as you can see, this is the fastest food I've ever eaten, the least expensive food that I've ever eaten, and the healthiest food that I've ever eaten.
Right.
It's
there-
a really
there
good
you have
value.
it, yeah. So how is this product any different than all the other products that are out on the market that are similar to this?
Tina, that's a great question. There are so many powdered fruits and vegetable mixes out there. You can even probably find some that are a little bit less money, but you won't find anything that works like Nature Burst. And let me tell you why. It's the synergy of the product. That is the key, synergy. And for those of you who may not be familiar with synergy, it's simply the combination of fruits and vegetables that work together. When we mix different fruits and vegetables together, we get different results in the human body. The formulator of this product and the president of 124, which is the company that actually makes the product, worked on this for 3 years. He also formulated a lot of the products for the Herbalife company in the early days. So he knows what he's doing. He's come up with a home run here, and it's up to us to spread the word, because this is truly revolutionary. This will help people like nothing I've ever seen.
Right, right. Well, as we've seen in our testimonial.
I'm 38 years of age today. 7 years ago, June 21st, 2005, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. At the time, I was very healthy, worked out regularly, didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't do drugs, very health conscious, and I ended up having to go 4 brain surgeries, 4 cycles of chemotherapy, and 15 rounds of radiation, and I was cognitively brain dead after all this was done. The tumor was gone, but I still was cognitively brain dead, and I couldn't tell you if it was day or night. So I had to spend 2 years at an ABI school in Costa Mesa, which is acquired brain injury. It's a school of just all kinds of brain injured people, from car accidents to cops getting shot and dying, to brain tumors, to surgeries just gone bad, all kinds of life. I was so bad they almost didn't let me into the program. I underwent 2 years there at the program. I got done, but I still dealt with chronic fatigue to the point where I can get 12 hours of sleep and wake up tired. So the doctors wrote a prescription up for me to take called Provigil. Provigil in legal term or layman's terms is legal speed. And I would take it in the morning, and in a matter of seconds going like this, you can just feel it. And it was great, but it was a pharmaceutical drug that I'm putting in my body, and expensive as all can be. So one day I came home, and my wife is standing there holding the canister of the Nature Burst. She said, we're gonna do this. At that time, I didn't care what it was or what I'm taking. I just wanted something, so I took it. And I was doubling up 2 scoops in the morning, 2 scoops in the afternoon, making a smoothie, trying to build it up into my system. And I can happily say today I'm down to 1 scoop every day in the morning in a smoothie shake, and mixed with the Nature Boost, 2 droppers of the Nature Boost, and I just do this all day long, even keel. I don't get a high, I don't get a low, I don't crash. I have mental clarity, I'm focused, I'm able to think, I'm able to remember things, I'm able to go about my day and function, and it's all because of this product here.
Also found out that my kidney function had dropped to 23%. My creatinine level had gone up to 3.5. For those on kidney failure, they'll understand that's stage 4 of kidney failure. My doctor wanted to sign me up for dialysis. I said, thanks, but no thanks. I wanted to try something that I had heard about when I came in here to talk to Jim Christie on December 29th, the day before I went into the hospital.
As a chiropractor, I'm always exposed to patients with colds and flus, coughing in my face, and during the time I'm being on Nature Burst, I have not had a cold or flu or even a slightest sniffle, and I contribute that to the Nature Burst product. My husband has been on Nature Burst also for 2 years. He takes 2 scoops a day, and he has lost 20 pounds during that time, and because of losing the weight, he has lowered his cholesterol, he's also lowered his blood pressure, and he's lowered his blood sugar levels. And we definitely contribute that to the Nature Burst product.
I had AFib. Never had it before. All I knew was that I couldn't breathe, and they got me to the hospital, and they put me on amiodarone, only to find out that I was allergic to it. On January 1st, the amiodarone had so poisoned my body that my vital signs were 71/41. My body temperature core temperature had dropped to 85 degrees. That's a danger level. The nurses were panicking. They were saying, we're losing him. They jerked out the amiodarone, pumped me up, managed to get my blood pressure back up. And I wound up, my sinus rhythm reverted the next day. So after about a week in the hospital, I came out on January 8th. I was weak as a kitten. I couldn't walk 5 steps without being winded. That's one of the side effects of coronary artery disease.
Here, I'm 70 years old, so I'm no spring chicken. And you know, so I have to take care of myself.
It has replaced my Provigil, which was a pharmaceutical drug, and I just feel fantastic on it.
And my doctor couldn't believe it. He said it was a miracle. And I showed him the ingredients, Nature Burst. He says, well, there's nothing in there that's going to harm you. It's just fruits and vegetables. So keep on taking it. It works for you.
Nature Burst has really changed my life to the point where I went and visited my cardiologist about 6 months ago, and I'm no longer in AFib, and that's a miracle for me, having 2 open heart surgeries.
I just can't say enough that it has given me my life back.
So I think it would be safe to say some of the benefits of the Nature Burst are increased energy. It naturally suppresses the appetite, strengthens the immune system, supports blood sugar level, improves digestion, promotes fat loss, rebuilds and repairs, supports anti-aging, promotes healthy skin, supports cardiovascular health, and supports the body's healthy state of alkalinity, which is very, very important, because if your body is not in an alkaline state, there is room for disease to come in and live in an acidic body, which is opposed to an alkaline body.
I would like to touch base on that, if I could, for one
Okay.
moment, on alkalinity. I have a perfect thought on that. I always look at my body as a swimming pool, and people go, what are you talking about, a swimming pool? Well, think about it. A swimming pool is made up of primarily water. The most weight in a swimming pool is the water. The most weight in the human body is water. A swimming pool has pH. A swimming pool has pipes, It has a pump. It's got filters. But the main thing that we have in common with a swimming pool is the pH level. And that's what people have to get up in their body. When you get your pH up, you may not even notice if you get the flu. And I've got a great testimonial because I was just up in Ashland, Oregon a few weeks ago, and I stayed with a good friend of mine, a lifelong friend of mine, who actually got the flu, and she gave it to me. Now, isn't that interesting? She was sick for a week. I was sick for literally 30 minutes. If I didn't know she had the flu, I probably would have missed it. I probably wouldn't have even have realized that I had the flu.
Yeah.
But I had all the symptoms she did. But by the time that I had walked downtown and walked back up, I went through the whole flu process and I was fine. That's what happens when you have a healthy state of alkalinity.
It's very true. Very true.
Imagine this. I'll say one more thing about alkalinity. Imagine if you take a bucket of algae and you pour it in a swimming pool that's pH is perfectly balanced. What's going to happen to that algae? It's going to die.
Exactly.
But if we pour stuff in our body like soda and other harmful things to our body, what happens to our body? What happens to our water in our body? The alkalinity goes away and it becomes acidic. That's where sickness, disease, and illness lives and thrives, is in an acidic
body.
pH.
Yes, exactly.
So this helps and supports a healthy pH level in your body, Tina.
Okay, fantastic. Well, it's such a pleasure to have you on, and I would recommend this to anybody because, like I said, I've only been on it 2 weeks, and this is the only thing new that I'm ingesting or putting into my body, and I feel 100% better. So improving my clarity and my moods, it's elevated my mood and given me a lot more energy because, as all of you know, when you're feeling a little depressed and a little bit blue, your energy level goes down. So I am on it again. So thank you again, Jim. And
You're welcome.
Look to the website and the number below or on the side. Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
Get on this stuff today and change your life.
Yep, fantastic.
Because now I can walk into a grocery store and actually do my own shopping. Before I had to get in a cart and ride around the little electric buggies.
When I was growing up, I was always told, eat a fresh fruit or an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, with Nature Boost, I feel 1 scoop a day will definitely help you to keep the doctor away.
And I recommend this product for anyone and everyone. It's amazing. My son is 11 years old, was born very asthmatic, and he takes this product every day, and his asthma is probably cut by 2/3 now. And he just loves it, and he asks for it every morning. We live by this product.
And I can tell you right now, fruits and vegetables are wonderful for your body. And I was not eating enough of them the whole rest of my life, but I'm sure eating them now. And Nature Burst really has saved my life because I'm still alive. This is a year later, and I'm still here.
So as we can see by today's show, this product absolutely creates a positive domino effect in your life. I'm Tina Marks, and thanks for watching. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please contact us at this email. Thank you for being with us. I'm Tina Marks.
How do you make the desert lifestyle even better? Just add water. Saxony Real Estate introduces unmatched lakeside living for those seeking an unmatched lifestyle.
I just love the people here. I think in terms of the scenery, it's fantastic.
Just reminds me of vacations I've been on, but yet I'm here at a private residence in the middle of the desert, and it's beautiful and relaxing.
Contact Saxony Real Estate or visit water33.com today.